Hello friends, my name is Jayant. I study in grade 5. Welcome to my YouTube channel Maths with Jayant. I post math videos and through my videos I share the concepts with you. Today we are going to learn about addition and subtraction. So let us get started with today's topic. So now let us learn the terms that we use for addition and subtraction. So in addition, the numbers we are adding, the first number that we are adding is called as addend 1, and the next number that we are adding is called addend 2. These two are generally referred as addends. Now the answer that we get is called the sum. So this is addend 1, addend 2. In general we call this addends, and this is a sum. Now let us know the terms used for subtraction. So 949, the number that we are going to subtract from is called the minuend. minuend. This is called the minuend. Now the number we are subtracting is called the subtrahend. 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 And the answer that we get for subtracting is called the difference. diffference. I know these terms are hard, but you should remember them. So now let us learn a method of addition and subtraction. Now we are going to deal with 7-digit numbers. So our first step is to write the numbers in columns, and we have to give space in middle while writing them so that it doesn't become squeezy and we make a mistake in adding or subtracting. So now this is our first addend and our second addend, and now the answer is going to be a sum. So let us add them. 4 plus 2 is 6. 9 plus 7 is 16. The 6 comes down and the 1 goes carry forward. 1 plus 8, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 0 goes down, the other one carry forward. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 4, 7. Then 1 plus 8 is 9. 7 plus 6 is 13. So the 3 goes down and 1 carry over. 1 plus 5, 6. 6 plus 3, 9. So the sum is 93,97,066. Now let us do subtraction. Again, give gap while writing between the numbers so that we don't make a mistake while adding or subtracting. So now this is a minuend, this is a subtrahend, and the answer we'll get is the difference. So now let us subtract. 4 minus 5 we can't do. So we have to do borrowing. So now we borrow from the tens place. 3 tens and 4 ones is the same as 2 tens and 14 ones. So now we can do 14 minus 5 to get 9. 2 minus 6 we can't do. So what should we do? Again we are going to do borrowing. We will write 200 and 2 tens as 112 tens. So 12 minus 6 is 6. Over here again 1 minus 7 we can't do. So we have to do borrowing. So we borrow. So like 1000 and 100 can be written as 0 thousands and 1100. So 11 minus 7 gives us 4. 0 minus 9 we can't do. Again we are going to borrow. So this becomes 2 and now our 0 becomes 10. 10 minus 9, 1. 2 minus 8, we We cannot do, so we have to borrow again. So 2 becomes 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. And 7 minus 6 gives us 1. So our difference is 13,41,469. So now let us learn the properties of addition and subtraction. So our first property of addition is called the commutative property. C-O-M-M-U-T-A-T-I-V-E. Commutative property. Commutative property is also called the ordering property. So in our commutative property, also called the ordering property, this states that if we add 55 plus 32, we are going to get 87. Now if we reverse the order of the addends, like rather than 55 plus 32, we write 32 plus 55. So this would also give us 87. So even if we change the order of the addends, the answer is going to be the same. This is our first property. Our second property is called the associative property. A-S-S-O-C-I-A-T-I-V-E. Associative property or the grouping property. So it is just similar to commutative property. But if we have many numbers, for example 11 plus 22 plus 33, like this we have more than 2 numbers. So our answer would give us 66. Now you might be wondering why have I put brackets. Brackets means you have to do this operation first. So 22 plus 33 gives us 55. 55 plus 11 is 66. In the same way, if we change the order of the numbers or the brackets, the answer is not going to change. 22 plus 11, 33. 33 plus 33, 66. We can write this in one more way. 33 plus 11 plus 22. 33 plus 7 is 44. 44 plus 22 also gives us 66. So this is our associative property. Now our next property is the property of 0. The addition of with 0. So what do we do in this? Let's take any number, how much ever big it is. If we add it with 0, the answer is going to remain the same. And our next property is the addition with 1. So in addition with 1, we add a number with 1, we are going to get its successor, the number after it. Now let us learn the properties of subtraction. The first property of subtraction is the order of the numbers. Like how in addition the property was commutative property, we reverse the order of the addends, we get the same answer. But in subtraction, this does not work. Let's take it with the help of an example. 12 minus 4 is 8. But is 4 minus 12 4 minus 12 8? No, this is not possible. So this means that 12 minus 4 is not the same as 4 minus 12. Now, a second property of subtraction is subtracting a number by itself. So, in this, let us take any number, how much ever big the number is. Let's say 54. So, 54 minus 54. We are subtracting the number by itself. So, if we subtract a number by itself, your difference has to be 0. Now, our third property is subtraction by 0. So, in subtraction by 0, how much ever big number we take, for now let us take 72. 72 minus 0 is going to give us the same answer as the minuend. Now, our next property is subtraction by 1. Over here, if we subtract any number, let's say if we subtract 96 by 1, so 96 minus 91 is going to give us a number before the minuend, just a number. So 96 minus 1 gives us 95. Hope you understood the terms used in addition and subtraction, what is the method of addition and subtraction, and what are the properties of addition and subtraction. Thank you.